Hello, viewer. Arachnologist is here to teach you all about the Spider Kingdom, from the lowly spider peasant to the Empress herself, the Spider Queen. Silk is a hot commodity that all members of the spider family carry, and it is one of the major necessities of life. It's not just for sexy lingerie anymore, you'll need it for all kinds of fancy clothes and survival type items. So you're going to end up needing to kill these little habitats regularly. There are 3 types of nests that you'll see in the wilderness. Tier 1. These are small and only contain spider peasants and are the easiest to deal with. When disturbed, only 3 will attempt to accost you. The spider peasant can be easily stunned and beaten to death with the most rudimentary of implements. In groups, the spider peasant is best dealt with the method that those of us in the industry like to refer to as kiting. Hit the front runner once and take off running as if your life depends on it. It usually does. Then rinse and repeat. Tier 2. These are a bit larger and have 2 distinct humps. Humps. When disturbing one of these, you'll get 5 spider peasants and 1 spider lord. The spider lord has a long-range jump attack. It can be dodged, but these assholes are best taken on when wearing more than just your everyday fancy pants. But again, it can be stun locked. It's just that he's usually not alone as he normally has some peasant vassals in tow. Tier 3. This is where things get really interesting. These have 3 humps and a fairly large area of ground web surrounding them. Piss one of these off and you get 6 peasants and 3 lords. When you successfully annihilate the Tier 3, you'll be rewarded handsomely with a pile of silk and a spider egg. Due to the high population of the Tier 3, these are best dealt with by setting up a pile of traps and luring the entire populace to their grassy demise. Once a nest has been Tier 3 for at least 12 days, there's a high chance of it becoming a Spider Queen. The Spider Queen is the absolute ruler of the Spider Kingdom and a total bitch. Seriously though, she shits out a spider every 15 seconds, and every 3rd one of these is a Spider Lord. She's the stuff of nightmares. Literally, she'll drive you mad just standing near her at a rate higher than anything else in the world. And she hits like a freight train loaded with trucks, and her attack range is so huge you'll get hit even standing behind her when she swings. Once she emerges, you could just ignore her for a day and a half and she'll return to being a nest. But who would do that? When you choose to fight Queen Bitch, there are multiple ways to go about it. The easiest method is to gather a pig army. At least 4 is probably best, but if you can get 100, you should do that. Click attack on her to get the pigs to run in first, then join the melee once she is distracted. Make sure to kill the spider peasants and lords quickly, as they'll ruin your day if you try and ignore them. Queenie can be soloed, but it's a pain in the ass. Again, make sure you kill all the underlings that spawn as quickly as possible so as not to get overwhelmed. Besides that, it's a simple attack and run away dance, just like everything else. Once you've committed regicide, you'll notice that you can now wear her head as a hat. As morbid as it is, this is a great disguise and can be used to your advantage. Just don't wear it around pigs. They find it treasonous and will attack you on sight. So go find a big spider nest, walk on the web and attack one of the scouts. As soon as all of the spiders pile out, throw on your spider hat. Instant spider army. Now that other Spider Queen you didn't feel like dealing with, go show her that you're the rightful heir to everything that the light touches. Just keep an eye on your hat's durability, or you could have a very bloody uprising of the proletariat and the bourgeoisie on your hands. That means your army will f*** you up if your hat breaks. One last item. The easiest way of emptying and destroying a spider nest is to wait until dusk, then pick off the spider peasants individually as they forage about. The lords will stay in their comfy nest waiting in fear as you lay waste to their inferiors. Once all of the peasants have been sufficiently oppressed, you can safely approach the nest and crush it without any fear of resistance. If you learned something or found this episode of Don't Suck at Don't Starve slightly entertaining, throw a like on this video. Want me to cover something about Don't Starve in a moderately entertaining fashion? Toss a suggestion in the comment section. P.S. Beefalo don't give a about Spider Queens.